From the open streets of Whiterun to the narrow and steep pathways of Markarth, Skyrim has it all. Skyrim has war, Skyrim has peace, Skyrim has life, and Skyrim has death. But death won't come to this great game for a very long time, if not ever. I myself can't imagine not going back to Skyrim after a few months or even a few years. It has been over 11 years since Skyrim was launched on November 11th, 2011, and this grand entry in the decade-spanning Elder Scrolls franchise has stood the test of time and has been stuck in the minds and hearts of its numerous players. One of the most asked questions in the entire history of Skyrim is, when will this behemoth of a video game take its last breath? Well, in my opinion, the better question would be, can Skyrim die ever? Even after the launch of the Elder Scrolls 6 in the years to come, can Skyrim die? Well, the short answer is no, and the long answer is probably way too long for me to explain in this video. But in my opinion, there are two pillars that hold Skyrim up from falling to the ground, and I want to discuss them in this video. Let's get into it. The fact that you can choose to do a certain quest line or neglect it completely is truly amazing. You can roleplay as a noble knight who lives to serve the people and bring justice to the land, or you can play as an evil assassin who likes to remain in the shadows, patiently waiting for his prey and whose only job is to kill. Kill for amusement or kill for wealth, it doesn't matter. You can do anything you want and be anything or anyone you want.
A perfect example of this is when the Dragonborn gets kidnapped and is brought to the abandoned shack by Astrid, and she tells you that no one leaves the shack until someone dies. You can choose to kill all three of the hostages or only kill one, and go on to join the Children of Sithis, or decide that you need to put an end to the evils of the Dark Brotherhood and turn on Astrid, butchering her right there and then and proceeding to destroy the entire Dark Brotherhood sanctuary. You can choose what you want to do and decide to do it differently the next time. The Dragonborn can be a thief, or a mage, or maybe both. You can do horrible things in your time with the Dark Brotherhood and decide the folly of your ways and join the companions to become a noble warrior of the land. You can develop a character however you want and do it differently every time. That is the beauty of the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. Another reason is something that most Skyrim players can't live without. After being exposed to it, most people can't bear the thought of playing the vanilla version of Skyrim anymore, and that is modding. Modding has become a massive part of Skyrim because it's only limited by the imagination of the player who wants to change their game in a certain way. Role-playing and modding go hand in hand, and Skyrim would never maintain the amount of players and the amount of popularity it has if it was not for mods. Of course, Skyrim was launched in 2011 and was chained to the limitations of its time. The graphics are outdated by some of the standards of some players, and so is the gameplay and everything else. Luckily, there's a mod for overhauling or changing almost every original concept and system in the game, and that also helps players try new things and keep things from getting dull until the Elder Scrolls 6 arrives. I am sure one day someone will walk into Whiterun for the last time. Someone will absorb the last dragon soul, and someone will truly become the last Dragonborn. But that time is not now or in the near future. So in my opinion, no. Skyrim will not die anytime soon. Thank you for watching.